As a wife, I struggle with my body getting older and wonder if my husband still finds me attractive. How can I overcome this? Well, it's probably you do wonder, but there's probably the husband needs to express himself a little more to the wife that he does find her attractive. I mean, my wife and I are not the most handsome and beautiful people in the world, but we love one another, even though we are married nearly 57 years, and we're not the world's most handsome or beautiful people. But that's not the thing, We have learned through the years to see man looks on the outward appearance. God looks at the heart. So if you're godly, you look at a person's heart. If you're ungodly, you look at the outward appearance. So if you, whoever you are, man or woman, if you're looking at the outward appearance of your partner, say to yourself, I am an ungodly person. Keep saying that to yourself. I'm a thoroughly ungodly person because I'm always looking at the outward appearance. If you're godly, God looks at the heart. Very clear in 1 Samuel 16:7. Man looks on the outward appearance, God looks at the heart. So if you are concerned about your aging, you're probably very concerned about your outward appearance also. I'm aging. I lost my hair long ago. In fact, when I was a young man, I said, Lord, I thank you that I'm losing my hair. Nobody will marry me for my hair now, and I don't want anybody to marry me for my hair. I want someone to marry me because I love Jesus. So you ask yourself why you are concerned that your body is aging and you wonder, does my husband find me attractive? Something's wrong with you, sister, that you're concerned about the outward appearance. It's good to be neat and tidy and look as best as you can, but when you get old, there's certain things you just can't do. So if your husband is unconverted, what to do? You try to keep yourself clean and neat. You can't make yourself beautiful, but you can be neat and clean and tidy. That's all you can do. Do that. And love him in a way that he sees that you don't love him because he's handsome, or you love him because God gave him to be your husband. I speak very strongly in some of these areas, not because I want to be offensive, but I'm very concerned that after so many years of hearing the truth, we don't seem to look at people the way God looks at them. Why is Jesus called the friend of sinners? It's one of the titles given to him. Do you know that before Jesus became the savior of sinners on the cross, he was known as the friend of sinners? You read that in Luke 7. So I must be the friend of sinners before I can lead them to salvation. Because that's how Jesus was. He had a title, reputation, friend of sinners. He's always hanging around with sinners. He was not a sinner himself. He was the purest man that walked on the earth. So I believe that if you have a spouse who's sinful in many ways, be a friend. Let them see that you're a friend and not always trying to convert them.